What's up, guys, and welcome back to BDTV. It's good to be back with you for our Week 2 recap, and back by popular demand with all his theatrics. To give you all the details and the stats from this past week, it's the one and only Boomer.
Well, thanks, Kamish. We're back by popular demand. Big week of a semifinal action that came down to the final night to determine who moved on to the league championship and who slid down to the bottom of the barrel into the Sacco. We'll start with the best of the best, the number 1 overall seed, regular season champion, defending champion, Andrew Luck Retirement Fund, hosting the number 5 Street Farms JV football team. Dwight's ragtag gang was looking for back-to-back upsets to sneak into the championship. Captain Kirk Cousins was ready to go where no man has gone before. Mose grabbed his boombox and threw on his CD Lamb to get the team Aaron Jonesing for an upset. But the Retirement Fund had another thing Dalvin cooking. They could taste the rainbow as George Skittles put the team on his back single-tarily. This would not be the hill that the champs would die on, though, because no one circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills. Retirement Fund, 104. Troop Farms, 81. The other semifinal took the number 3 triple team to the swamp to take on the number 2 Delphi Rabbit Mongooses. Josh Tim Allen looked to blast to infinity and beyond. However, Ramondre Stevenson Riley's neckbeard got rammed as the Broncos defense was letting everyone score. Even fearful Evan McPherson missed the uprights multiple times this week. If you told the triplets they wouldn't have a 20-point scorer, they likely never would have taken the Justin Fields this week. But they managed to stay in the mix-in as Justin Thomas Jefferson declared all players are created equal, as 7 of their players scored double figures this week. Scary Terry McLaurin took the rest of the patriotic revolution as they marched into the swamp to get the victory. Triple team 101, Mongooses 77. So we've got the defending champion alert headed into the finals. Will Big Brother have the final say? Time to jump down to the cellar and see who dug themselves a bigger hole into the notorious Sacco Bowl. We'll start the Sacco recap as the World Cup Brunch Mimosa Extraordinaires, the number 4 Aim for the Bushes, host the number 6 Team Change Your Names. The name change folks had to Jamar chase down the top scoring team in the league. TJ Maxx Hawkinson and Fresh Prince Devontae Will Smith both dropped 20 pieces. But with miles and miles to go, they had a Taysom uphill battle to take over the bushes. But the homies would not be denied, digging a big hole early. Saquon Charles Barkley busted some knuckleheads to fight back, with DK Donkey Kong Metcalf kicking in with a vengeance. Foster's Butker right into the Sacco. Bushes 106, Australian Beer 77. The last matchup was a nail-biter. The 11th straight loss, number 8 Gridiron Legacy headed over to the number 7 Stop the Steelers for the final Sacco semifinal. The famous great scorer Brett Favre Maher led the way for the Legacy, meaning once again a kicker was the top scorer for his team. Surely this would mean doom for the Legacy and make them in for a matchup with the beer makers in the Sacco. But not so fast, my friend. James Conor McGregor pulled no punches trying to keep his team out of the Sacco. The Steelers teed off as Higgins tied for the opponent's kicker in points. Trying to keep his juju going, the blinding camera flashes couldn't allow them to keep up with the swift pace. And even a late push by Thomas Grandpa Brady gave him a fighting chance. But Keenan Allen Iverson was the answer the Legacy needed to avoid defeat. And what better way to pay tribute to the late Gridiron Gramps than to have one of the worst seasons in fantasy football history and still manage to avoid the Sacco. Legacy 86, Steelers 78. So we've got 2 teams looking to repeat or not repeat. The first time ever. The brothers fighting for the championship. Luck Retirement Fund throwing back-to-back years. Steelers trying to avoid the notorious Sacco 2 years in a row. Best team of the decade, 2 Sacco appearances. Worst team of the decade, repeated championship appearances. Hope everyone had a great Christmas and everybody have a happy new year. And then next week we can celebrate the champions.